Dr. Platero Dezhi.
This is Audra Platero. She's the principal of an immersion school in Window Rock in the U.S. state of Arizona. She's been teaching the Navajo language and culture for more than a decade now.
This is the only school I know, the only district I know, the only community in terms of educational community and families. This is home.
Platero showed us the school library. There's a shelf of books in Navajo. She proudly told us teachers in this school can translate any English books into their native language. But the kids nowadays are not using the language as much.
Years ago, we would have students come into kindergarten understanding, speaking language. Even in our Head Start programs, we would have students who understood, who were fluent in the Dene language. Today, that's not the case anymore.
The Navajo language has become less popular in recent decades. From the end of 19th century to the early 20th century, the U.S. established Indian boarding schools for indigenous people. They were taught basic American knowledge using English as a primary language.
Parents and grandparents were forbidden to speak our language in school. They were punished for speaking their language. So when those students at that time became parents, that's all historical trauma. So that played a role in how they raised their families.
In the year 2000, voters in Arizona passed Proposition 203, which limited bilingual education in public schools.
The Arizona state at one time was an English-only state, which provided many obstacles for our school. Even the school becoming a school at that time was a fight for our tribal leaders, for our superintendent, for our community members.
Platero worries there could eventually be a day that Diné culture and language are lost.
You see that decline, and it's you have these what-if moments. Where are our children going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? If they don't know their language, if they don't know their culture, what are we going to be?
Showing the younger generation that the Navajo language is as important as English, she says, and that it's okay to be a Navajo.
You can hear children singing in the hallway. You can feel their pride. You can feel the knowledge and what they're learning and what they carry with them.
Platero and the school district are trying their best to preserve Diné culture and language while preparing students for their academic future. Xu Dezhi, CGTN, Navajo Nation, Window Rock, Arizona.